carry, but plenty of damage output on the rest of that lineup anyway. We know that Renekton, Lee Sin, and Orianna can all carry if it comes down to it.
Yeah, and I mean, I personally favor the C9 composition.
They've got to know who's bot side at this point. They cleared out the Krugs were still alive a while ago. Smoothie going to check one more time, but meanwhile, fighting the top side. Force the flash out. Q's going to land the flash follow, and the first blood's going to come through. Oh, just barely to contract, but Flame playing well to get the trade kill, the best of a bad situation. Dardoch now going to be spotted on the Krug.
After getting killed by the game.
Yeah, got to feel pretty good. Ghost cutting in Poulter wants to land the stun on Contracts, flashing a body slam into a lot more skill shots landing. And Contracts does not have a jump for 6 more seconds. Can they find a bit more? Not going to land the stun. One more auto. Dardoch's in a body slam soon. There's the kill coming in. Nicely done by Pobelter and Immortals. Sling themselves a gold lead.
Yeah. So Dardoch and Pobelter use 3 summer spells, but it converts into the kill.
Really smart for them to know they had the damage. Whoa! Didn't think about that one, but apparently speaking of having the damage, Smoothie and Sneak.
Item, so until he hits that, he's going to be weak. Also maxing Q, a lot of times you'll see an early trap max if the Caitlyn's just wanting to do something early, and that's the damage that puts him over the top to get that kill.
Nicely done right here. There's the reveal. Nice dodge by Contracts. Lands the Q on a Pobelter. Whoa. Mine says yes. Looking for the damage. Lands the slow, and there's the flash chase for Smoothie. Now can they get rid of the satchel? Not going to matter. Dardoch gets away, but this is a
play on the recalls as well, which just improves Immortals' ability to try and get down these turrets.
Oh no, why'd you turn back in? He killed himself! Contracts could have just walked and he would have been fine. He killed himself by walking into Ignite.
Through the river, but now he's burned his Ignite and the teleports are coming in to try and turn it around.
Here comes Impact. He's got the abilities. The slow's going to land. Here's the stun into Ole. Knock up for Wild Growth. Shockwave as well. That's one down. The second one going to be in their sights. Flame. Whimsy'd up the damage for Cogmine. They're going to give the kill over to Jensen. Tying up the scoreboard. Still down 1,400, but a nice play by Cloud9.
And while we've said Immortals has been consistent for a lot of the year, inconsistent for a lot of the year, the consistent thing is them pushing the envelope. And oftentimes it is too far. That was a move where they should have respected the teleport, but they come right back at him.
Ooh, plenty of damage on a Sneak. He's gonna go down. Kill. Gonna go over to Cody's son. Nice donation. And they dropped that one down. Really get this kind of form.
Snuck in here.
Sneaky suddenly realized he's not as what he wanted to be, and here comes the damage up, but the knockup not gonna matter. Kill gonna go over to Ole's second half of the queue. Dardoch tried to give it over to Cody's son. Not going to happen, but either way, it's an assist. HP on a turret away from equalizing that score overall. But here comes the roam down. Impact in a 1v3, going to have almost nowhere to go. A nice flash in the body slam. Plenty of damage coming through, and that root's going to land for Ole. Not even a problem. Here comes a snipe, and they couldn't quite give it to Cody's son, but still a kill on a Syndra, never bad.
Yeah, Pobelter going to do large ability to focus on one person. So if Sneaky does want to walk up to a turret, you're risking Nautilus Assault, Gragas Body Slam, Cinder Stun, so much that they can throw it at you. And here we go.
There's the hits. Turret's going to go down to one more
Cinder's
shot.
Not here.
And here comes the knockup. The damage output is in. Contract staying alive for a bit. Gets the kickback on a Dardoch. Shockwave finds one more. Not going to be more than a single kill, but a great turret pickup all the same. Pobelter ghosting it. Attack. He was 50 range away from that being a kill onto Pobelter's Syndra. Of course, the dodges and the stuns were close as well, but Impact once again alone in the side lane. Doesn't have the ward coverage he needs to keep safe doing this, and this should be a kill picked up. Nice stun, doesn't matter. Pobelter gets the kill once again. 3-1 of the Syndra. Still scaling up, and again, that is one of the key assassins for getting rid of this Kog'Maw. If Pobelter keeps the gold going, the Kog'Maw won't take off.
Yeah, and that was the second time Impact has been kind of caught pushing the sideline. He does need to be more careful in those situations. They don't have the ward coverage, so they kind of just have to see. There's Cody, though.
Flash kick is there, and Cody's going to die. They're going to get the trade kill and Contracts, maybe. Explosive cast sets up Ole for his 3rd kill. The game kill leader on Immortals. Once again, the support. Flame TP's in, forcing a flash out from Sneaky. Not going to get stunned, but he's got nowhere to go at all. That's the kill picked up. Shock, which doesn't mean much. And yes, Ole with his 4th of the game. This Karma is carrying.
Flashes out on 2 people, but they have 4 of the 5 ultimates up on C9. That means they can collapse in here. Does Immortal finish the Baron, or do they fight?
8,000 health. Baron's going to be there. It's going to be Immortals grabbing it with Dardoch's Smite, and here's the re-engage. Smoothie caught up with the dredge line, and he is gone. Lulu is not long for the world. The flash follow. They're going to look for Sneaky Dredge for the game-winning flank play, but can it even happen? 5-on-5, Contracts on the side.
Shockwave has to be huge, I feel like, for C9 to win this fight.
Flash stun, Shockwave out of 3. Cody's son's gone at the start. That was what they needed, but can they get more? Dardoch forced to run. Contracts low, but there's not a lot of damage. Redemption's going to buy some time, but here comes the damage up, and Jensen gets the lead. A nice play by Pobelter. It's a 4v4. Health bars and gold lead still in the favor of Immortals. Quick stun to Sneaky. Look for the chase, but the slow through to get a nice kickback by Contracts. Buys some time. Rooted up by Ole. There's the anchor in. There's the kill picked up by Pobelter. The chase on Sneaky. The kill comes through. It'll be a trade, but does it matter? Guardian Angel's not around, but it's still the team fight wins. Smoothie almost dead. 3v2 on the map, and Immortals break into the base.
And if they would have actually finished off smoothly in Impact, that game could have been over right there. And it was actually a near perfect start to the fight for C9. Jensen. Shockwave was huge. They eliminated Cody's son before anything could happen, but then they would want to tank this turret with Flame to try and finish it down.
Here comes the play. Top inhibitor going to be taking a lot of damage. Going to push for more. The knockback out of Sneaky. He gets deleted. Nice setup by Dardoch to knock him down like a bowling pin. And here comes the rest of the game crashing down around them. 5v4. Immortals have the minions inside the base, and they are going to take another Game 1 win over a top-ranked North American LCS team. Nexus turret's falling. The defense nearly impossible for Cloud9. Contract's waiting for the play. Jumps around. Gets away from the root. Turret's still falling, and Impact doesn't have the damage to kill anyone off. They're still going to kite back and go for the kills. Top laner dead. Contracts the jungle going to be next up on the platter. The damage coming through. The snipe going to come in. That's one more for Cody's son. And the Nexus is going to fall. Immortals going to close out Game 1 over Cloud9. Hoping to make that
very strong pick for Pobelter in the past.
Yeah.
Last split, there were times where he said he thought it was the best champion in the game, and it was a free win if they picked it. Immortals was also winning all of their games back then with a totally different roster, so he's done some type of different route. So that could tip Dardoch off to this, but he's got to be careful. He starts up right above there.
Here comes the Ringer. He's empowered. He's got the kill, and Contracts strikes. Impact has TP'd back into lane with Ruby Crystal on the second Doran's. Bolter clears away a control ward and runs into Contracts, and actually this is going to be rough for Pobelter. Contracts goes in, lands the root. That's going to be the damage he needs. Nicely played there by Contracts. The solo kill down this time around, which you would expect for the matchup. Contracts wants to turn that around.
Here's a big Rengar coming in.
Lands a slow. Knockup not going to be that much into Contracts. Going to flash
Nice
for
shot,
the
Impact.
anchored stop, and do they have the damage though is the question. Going to land the root. They're going to take the turret up. Impact going to go ahead and just absorb all of the damage, and Contracts gets his third kill of the game. A great setup by him.
Great escapes, and Dardoch is unable to really get back into this game. They're going to try something here in the mid lane, looks like.
But how much of a gank can you really find from the Vladimir? Looking for the dive under the turret, the flash to follow, the single pull onto the shotgun. They get the kill. It will be traded onto Dardoch, but at least that is something grabbed. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Ole gonna run out of health quickly. Sneaky gets the kill on that one. Not much more to do on to the opposing marksman, but still several kills in the map once again for Cloud9.
Oh, Pobelter has no summoner spells.
Lots of damage for Contracts, just destroys him where he stands. His third solo kill, Contracts.
Oh man, and for all the people that see Rengar do bad.
The fight, Ole jumps onto him. Look at the damage up, but he's got chases in and flashes for his fourth solo kill. Contracts just breaking the game over his knee, looking for number 5. Here comes the damage up, and he does. 5 solo kills for Contracts.
This, goodness.
Scumbag Impact ruined the scoreline. How dare you?
Oh,
yeah, he's taking a lot of damage. He could die for this one. He's going to get the... Oh, he hits the W too early and does not get out of the root. As he clicked it a little bit too quickly. Kill comes through. Nicely done by Cody's son and Ole to get one back. This turret, though, close to dead. Look at the damage out of Sneak.
Playing with the lead and trying to make a bunch of plays. So now they're down 3,000 gold.
Ooh, he jumped into the shot, though. Sneaky hits it a little bit too early. You can jump over that. But here, Pobelter's got to run for this one. And once he comes up, here's the leap. The heal's going to be not enough. Contract gets the kill. Looks for a little bit more damage. The shield's going to keep him alive. Shockwave catches Dardoch, who is one spell from dying, but can't quite find the extra bit of damage as Jensen still. Kill into the turret. Nice for C9. Hook onto Ole. That'll be one picked up as well. And look at that. Contracts finds kill number 8.
8 kills at 12 minutes. 6,000 gold take over this game and continue the hard carry. But if he starts faltering and can't pull off plays, all of the lead is on that one person. But they're going maybe for this turret dive. They have everyone here. But Immortals might turn this around.
We'll see if they can. Damage on the turret. Sneaky pulls aggro early. He's got to get away from this one. Turret goes down. Knock up there onto Jensen. Plenty of damage coming across. They haven't yet killed Flame, but the root's going to make it come through. And Contracts finds kill number 9 on this one. And the Immortals defense not going to have Impact stopping up Pobelter.
Yeah, Pobelter wasn't able to get up there, and Impact would have been able to go with teleport, but he decides it's not necessary because that pulls Immortals back. So it looked promising because Immortals kind of knew that turret dive was coming and Flame was going to stay there for a while, but C9 was able to bring more people and pull off the successful dive.
Looks like Impact tried. Yeah, he did start the TP. Pobelter saw him and he decided to cancel, as you mentioned before. Quick wave clear for Impact, able to push around onto Pobelter here. And yeah, it's just Immortals having to try to find ways of gaining gold. And unlike the previous one where we were saying, well, C9's behind, but they have Cog Bomb, maybe it turns around. This doesn't feel like one where Immortals can wait to scale and receive victories. So the lead, it's got to be an outplay, and that's sometimes hard to do. Dardoch gets spotted once again. Smoothie goes for the hook, and he aims it! That was immaculate! Here comes the follow-through, and Smoothie takes away a kill, and now the retreat. Smoothie trying to get away from Pomota's lad. He's going to get the kill picked off, but it's going to be the trade, of course, at the end. The 10th kill comes through now for the Rengar. Scaling up health, and it makes a lot more sense. Otherwise, here comes the fight on a Pobelter. Dardoch here to defend his teammate. The flash follow, and that's solo kill number, what is it, 6 at this point? 6 solo kills for Contracts, 11 kills, does die for it. Cloud9 looking for maybe a trade, but it's only going to be the 1-for-1, which is over the walls to look for more wards on Baron. Your sweeper has a long cooldown, and there's a kill into the bot lane, or into the mid lane, sorry. It was actually pick up on Ole. Meanwhile, it's onto Flame, as it's going to be Contracts kill number 12 right here. Of course, Jensen got one of his own. We saw that one off cam. TP is available. They want him to be the tank, and they're just going to start Baron right off the bat. 8,000 health. Ole's around, looks for a bit of poke. Sneaky jumps in and takes a lot of damage for it. Down a half. Single pool popped out by Vladimir. Can't dive as easily. Flash follow comes in. Impact wants the front line. There's a play as well. Knock up on a Contract. And the chase in Pope. They're going to get a lot of damage. He's going to pick off Sneaky. Actually, 1-for-0. Look at the damage on a Jensen. Pope gets one of those kills picked up. That's a huge deal. Trade in for Contract. Still gets number 13. Over the wall goes Ole. Here comes the follow. Looks for number 14. Contract's going to get it. A double kill for the Rengar. And it's going to be a 3-for-1 overall team fight that Cloud9 does come away with the lead. Very safe for 15. There goes the turret. Naka gonna go back all the way towards Jensen, but there's no dive to be had. Both can't get his way in. Contract's in there, loses his first life, but it's okay. Cats have 9 of them. And here comes the backline dive for Poether. Can he get it? Protobelt in, gets the kill on a Sneaky. Nicely done. The 1-for-0 will trade his life, but that's still at least a kill coming through. And Immortals actually make it a 2-for-1 overall. They did take down Contracts. That is a fight lead. 4v3 trying to wear down onto Impact, but they're low on items. Cody-san can only do so much. But it does stop the push for now. The flash hook on us with it. That is nice. Impact just barely even gets tickled from those bullets right here. Shield comes in. Jensen, the flash follow, gets the shockwave, the trade kill. Cody-san gets it, jumps the wall. The root's in. Can he stay out of range of Impact? Yes, he will. And oh, look at that. It's going to be 4 kills picked up at 80% crit chance. Oh, no. Dardoch is gone. He is dead. He is dead. Jensen gets the kill. And sadly, Contrast gets his first assist of the game. Turret 1. Inhibitor 1 hit away from dead. A little bit more poke. They land the root on a Sneaky, but he is not the primary target. Into the backline they go. A lot of damage out of Pobelter. Look for the backline play. Shockwave's going to catch a couple of them. Cody-san, not long for the world. Kill number 15 for Contracts. Jensen takes down Pobelter. That's going to be all they need to close the game out at this point. There's not enough tank stats and not enough damage. The carries are dead. And here comes the chase into the base. Double inhibitor down. Cloud9 can ride these minions into the Nexus turrets. 30 seconds on the recall, and Cloud9 should be tying up this series. Contract said he will not tie the kill score of his teammate Jensen. But there's not much left to do. They're trying to wave. They're killing what they can. A great hook sets up Flame. That should be enough to get the kill. His shields are nice, but is it really enough to stay alive?
Dardoch!
Guardian Angel pop. Dardoch wants to kill Jensen. Can't quite do it. I understand the thought of trying to keep the game alive, but it's not going to matter. Another one picked up. 5v2 in the base. 10 seconds of the respawn. Probably not going to be enough time. And it's going to be Cloud9 able to knock down the turrets, knock down the Nexus, and tie up this series. We are going to game 3. Cloud9 needing this to keep themselves ahead of Phoenix 1 heavily in the standings. Damage not going to come through. 9 to win. I don't even think they have good lanes in general, so it's got to be, in my mind, playing it out in my head, all about what Contracts can get done on this early Gragas against this Dardoch happen. No minion wave just yet. There's a flash follow on towards Sneaky, lands the slow. Plenty of damage here. Do they have enough, though? And Dardoch's going to land the auto attack and a flash for the E, and the first blood comes through. That is a nice gank there by Immortals. The level 3 gank comes true and gets the kill. Pobelter, can they get the shockwave? That's the question. Not yet up from cooldown. Q's going to land. There's the ulti. Nice one picked up there. Perfect by Pobelter. And here comes the chase through. Still missing most summoners. Here comes the jump in. Lots of CC to land towards Dardoch. Running down to the ignite, and they should get the kill. But the trader on Jensen gonna come through. The auto attack comes through for Pobelter. And they're gonna look for a little bit more. 2-1 so far. The kill credit. There's the explosive cast. Can buy a bit of space. Unlucky here. Shotgun gonna find Jensen. The root's gonna come back through. Here comes the engage, and Dardoch doesn't want to be part of this. Oh my gosh, just kidding. Takes one down. Blocks the shot. Dardoch is amazing. Double kill comes through, and Smoothie gonna trade his life for that kill. That was actually immaculate. 3-1 lead over to Immortals. Beautiful. Things alive. That is still a lot burned out from Jensen, but here comes Lee Sin. Goes in on Contract. Look at the damage output he's got. Forced back towards the team. Wild growth for a bit more. Chase and Ole's here part of the fight as well. 2 kills picked up. It's going to be Sneaky and Contract both hitting the mat right there. And yeah, no chance for Impact to make the TP happen. And again,
Solo Jensen gonna burn something.
Promoter gets the kill on the turret. Jensen removes the stealth. Actually lands that! That barely landed, but the kill comes through all the same.
Jensen,
a bunch of the attempt. Cody's
now
done.
comes back. Cody's gonna have a tough time staying alive.
The Shark is here, looking for a bit more. The flash to run away, not gonna get into the traps. Cody's son able to get them pushed away, and the kill comes through. Jensen getting a solo kill finally, a bit more onto the board. They need a lot more where that came from, but it's the start of something maybe. Does not dodge the Q. Here comes the chase. Great body slam. It's always going to work that way. Not going to get kicked back just yet, but here comes the re-engage. Ole's in the mix, and Contract's going to die and lose his life. That's a 1-for-0. Now for a bit more. The flash away. Smoothie has to kite away from Dardoch, whose chases in for the slow. Does not get the Q. Aims it pretty wide, to be honest. And here's the re-engage. It's Jensen wanting in. Can't find the kill. Here comes the tanks. Dardoch kicks back. Impact still running back for his life, and he's going to stay afloat on this one. A quick route here into the back line as Povoter gets the kill into Sneaky, looking for Smoothie now. The knockup is there, and the skill shot not going to be hard to land. A double kill for the mid laner. One more comes through. It's only Jensen left alive, cutting over the walls, running away from his team. A 4-for-0 in favor of Immortals.
He just looks so much better on the shield steals.
Spin his style. I guess you're right about that one. It fits him quite nicely. Nice juke and the knockback by Flame. Contract's hoping to juke a forward flash, but here comes the chase down, and well, one kill comes through. Of course, it's a payment for Baron Nashor. Cloud9 not going to have a really way of stopping this one. And yeah, an easy secure right here. I think it's honestly the best C9 could have done, but of course it's still advantage of Immortals because they're the leading team and they get a pretty easy 20-minute Baron try.
Look out, man, they're gonna
Can
try.
they go before Flame shows in? Sweep around to the brush. Here comes the play. They got 4 seconds till he arrives. Can they get the damage output as Immortals close one in?
Into the turret.
Onto the turret they go. Plenty of damage here. Jensen gets stunned up, or he will soon, but he's invisible. Damage to Cody's son, but he just blasts down Sneaky, and this turret's helping to fight this one. 5v5, maybe a 6v5. Turret still loses some HP. Backdoor bonus not gonna matter too much. Zonia's popped. No kills coming through just yet. There's the kickback on a Jensen. The death and the impact. There's gonna be one. There's gonna be two. Immortals looking to close out the match right now at 22 minutes into the base they go.
Flame taking turret aggro was so perfect for Immortals in that fight. That kind of exposed C9 being trapped in a team fight. At this point in the game on a Nautilus with the shields, the turret can be a non-factor. Immortals win this fight and maybe push on to win the game.
Looking for a little bit more on to the Nexus turrets. 20 seconds to the respawn, 5v3. It's going to be the closed out game, and a fast one at that. Maybe a questionable champ select from C9, but it was Dardoch, comp or not, who broke this game clean apart and then shut the door on Cloud9. 2-1 the score is going to be here. Immortals will improve and grab another match win over the number 2 team in North American LCS, but they've
been actually a relatively competitive team, just unable to close a lot of these series. Final push, no Baron buff. We'd like to see him try and finish it on this. C9 going for a fight.
And here comes the attempted play one more time. Impact in the back line. Couple of body slam knockups are there. Cody's son actually gets assassinated for one. The damage is there, but so is it for Immortals. They've got more threats in this roster. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Jensen's dead. Sneaky caught up by the dredge line. Kill comes through to Flame. Contract's body slam still going to get chased out. The kill might come through on an impact. Lee Sin chasing, gets the Q under the fountain, doesn't quite take the laser. And it's now up to the next. That one can't run away. So it's going to be the game closed out, the match closed out, and Immortals with the upset whenever Cloud9 continue to look for that play. Taking the game into their own hands and making the openings.
Exactly.